All right, let's see if I can get this thing working. It'd be cool if I can get this working before I go to bed in about an hour and 40 minutes. An hour? Bet you didn't know that word was starting with an N. An hour. Okay. What is the problem? Obviously, we're getting a bunch of failed requests here, so let's see if we can figure out why. First of all, let's go to my, I guess, coach data. Just one of these, I want to see if I can get a little bit more info back. It's a 404 error. Oh, coach data doesn't have anything. Game plan data. Get a little bit more detail in my error. And let's see, streamer data. Bad request, rebuilding. It's the same, so let's see. Could not read source map. Yep, we're gonna have to stop it. All right, so the goal here is to figure out why we're not contacting my service. It's not finding its way through to the service. Now, I could hopefully get some more info. And see if we can get ourselves some details. Now, I know that that's the right API path. This API streamer. Yeah, that should be right. Game status. And if I'm over in the streamer service, we've got service.go here, and we have game status is somewhere here. Get game status, which I believe is being called by the API game status. Let's confirm. Streamer.go. Game status handler, streamer key. This should be the one we want. I'm not totally convinced that this is going to connect, but we can try. Can if I open this up, if go MS, I'm going to try to see if I can get this to bind to the instance that's already running of this. Don't know. Because apparently that one doesn't want to run. Playbook service. And then I have to go to the launch.json. I don't think it's the one. I don't think launch.json has to have its own, or do I have to create it for each of them? Launch. Oh, there is a launch.json here. All right. Copy, put this one in streamer. And this one has to be debug streamer service. Go here. Doesn't like any of that. Alright, so we'll go to streamer. I'll disconnect that one. We're going to go over to my PFFM Go MS and see. Streamer service. Nope. Never works. I don't know what the deal is with that one. It just doesn't have a playbook service. I gotta copy this one. See if I can get this guy. I'll say launch. Dang it. See if this will open up. Hopefully. What do you mean, PF? Oh, do I need to do a build? Alright, let's see. I don't know if I thought I had a build on that, but nope. Terminal. CD streamer. Just trying to see if we can get this guy to start. Let me debug it. Oops, wrong one. Not launch fork exec. Carry football simulator. Fifine streamer. Debug. The directory name is invalid. No, it's not. What are you talking about? See, football simulator. PFFM Go MS streamer. No, that's not invalid. So we go C:, get repos, football simulator, PFFM Go MS, and streamer. Well, it should be there. I don't know why it's being difficult. All right, so so if what is my workspace then? I don't know. What is off the root? That's the launch.json. It goes there. So stop it. Oh. It's not complaining that that it's a backslash instead of a forward slash, is it? That would be really weird. But I'll try it. Nope. It's once forward slash. Is debugging failing to connect. Saying the path does not exist. Try to launch and debug streamer. Why is there a typo? Oh, that's not. I just. Is that? Oh, maybe. No, I think that was just. I just did that now. I don't think that's the thing. I did that when I was messing with trying to get the forward slash. Well, maybe it is going to load. Guess we'll find out. Maybe that was it. I typoed. Silly me. Join game. Create game. It's all the way at the bottom. Simulator reset. Get simulator. Buffer. Partial. Pending. Start game. Game state. Oh, there's game status. All right. Okay, so we are now over here. That'll at least theoretically stop there, maybe. And we are getting a 404 error trying to call this. I gotta go look to see the gateway. Gateway's calling in here. I don't know what its error issue is, but reset. Right, it's game dash status. So we have this guy defined, streamer. We know it's API already. Streamer key. So we gotta go over here. JavaScript debug adapter has exited with code blah, has new tab exit. Alright. So we gotta stop this. Localhost API auth. Just want to make sure this matches. Game dash status / streamer key streamer. Nope, it's all good. Hopefully this will give me a little bit more feedback as to what the heck's going on. But I don't know if we're getting a status. Error.response headers. I would think I'd get something back, but maybe not. I mean, we're getting some kind of an error. Yeah, maybe not. No valid authentication token found. What is my auth data got going for it? Let's see, we got fetch OAuth. Am I catching the error? So we have check the token, response, return response data. So no, it's not actually trapping for an error. Probably should be, but I'm not. I mean, I do trap for an error, but I mean, it's just a reflexive trap. It's not like throwing it. So this will take me back to my code. Let's see here. It is kind of quiet. Skipping auto scroll behavior due to position sticky or position fixed on element. Alright, so we definitely have an error. Page not found. Alright, so alright. Poll game status. Hey, what's the... Oh, that's just for the auth. What is the path it's trying to pass? Data headers. .8080 API. Huh. Why is this not got a value in it? This has a value in it. Active user does not have a value in it. Immediate window, let's see here. Does this give me what I want? Unexpected token. Active users not defined. Well, how? Oh, that's USR1. Now it's fine. What the heck? That gets a 404 error. That looks fine. Streamer user 1 game status. Okay. Let's go over to the parent object. At workspace, we'll say let's see, pffm web / source / app / data / streamer data.js poll game status is returning this error, or returning a 404 error when I pass in the alright, when I call the game status streamer service get status this which is correct. So that URL is the exact one I expected it to be for contacting the game status. But what's happening is nothing. It's not contacting the service. So I don't know if the service is not properly exposed or what. Oh my gosh, dude. Stop with that. The at workspace. I'm going to start telling this all the time. API path already includes the API part of the path. So that is not the issue. Yeah, with how the blah 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 file is constructing the URL. Here's the likely problem in stream engine. The problem, if the API path is stream. And when you construct the URL for game status, you might be using the path incorrectly. Should have the streamer data to JS file. Ensure the pull game status function is correctly constructed. Am I not in the right one? How come it didn't go look itself? Well, no kidding. I'm not adding it again. It still says don't add it again. It's like, no kidding. It's a problem. Await axios.get. Okay. At workspace, feel free to look at my full project. Open is the streamer data.js as is written. Wait, am I not getting the error anymore? Oh, yep, I'm getting here still. It's probably because I'm braking right now. Streamer data, full game status, Axios request, dispatch, uncaught Axios error, eval, work process, flush, sync, cross route, perform work, commit when. None of that stuff looks useful to me. But there's no... No clue. That's what it is. It says it's awaiting teams. Streamer.data JS help to file metric gateway route registration. Oh, you're stupid. You're trying to correct that again. Make the get request using access notice. Oh my gosh. API path includes the such API. You do not need to add API. For such API, let's define it as part of the API path variable. So that is not the issue. It's like, but you don't have an API there. It's like, yes, I know. It doesn't need to be there. Stop trying to make me add API. I don't know, how's that different? Streamer. Match the path structure of expected by a go back. API path, streamer. How is that different? API path. API path, streamer, active user, game status. No, the API here, since API path already includes it. Okay. Please explain how the solution is any different from what I already have in that file. Because I don't see it. Do you see it? Does anybody see it? I don't think anybody sees it. API path, streamer, active user, game status. Yeah, effectively. You mean like identical? Something's going on. I wonder if this error or this main.go thing is causing me problems. Load URI config. Load URI config. Dialing. Wait a minute. Oh, we have, look. I have dialing AMG auth, game plan, playbook. It doesn't appear to be calling the other service parts. Gateway, streamer. Oh, here's streamer. Never mind. I don't know why it's doing it in that weird order. Alright, in main.go, the streamer service connection and route registration are done in the wrong order. So what? So these two guys, HTTP server is started here. After the server has started, the code is unreachable. Connect to streamer service. Solution. Move the streamer connection code, route registration before starting HTTP server. Alright, so this has to be at the top. I've eaten popcorn, so now I'm kind of coughing my way through this. Alright, so I got gateway, AMG auth, game plan, playbook. And then I need to put this piece, this up here. I'm thinking I'm going to have another problem with this. I don't know. I do not have the simulator service up here. My front end is not going to be able to call the simulator. That's going to be a problem. Register route streamer client. Run this again. Back over here. Oh, that's assuming it started. Did it start? Yep. Okay. Then we're back over here. And I do have my streamer running, right? Maybe. Oh no, wait. That one's running in here. Terminal. Oh, it might already be running. Oh yeah, that's right. Because my stupid yeah, it's already running. It's part of my debugging session. So yeah. Let's go ahead and try and see if this will do anything when I go through it. 14 errors. Ah, that's probably not right. What's it doing now? That's now what are the errors? Cannot read source. What happened? Oh, something's happening here. Something's happening. We're not getting air prints anymore. No, I didn't do anything, but... Oh wait, that's not going to work. Okay, so we are definitely doing something here. Are we getting in here by chance? Am I braking? I'm braking. Oh, never mind. Let's try to run this. I just called it a bunch of times. But are we actually loading anything? Get simulator client, get game state, pass through to simulator service, convert simulator response to streamer response format, game state. Well, something's happening. I just can't figure out what. I don't know. Something is going on here, and I'm not sure what it is. Ideally, I should probably open these up in a different window so that I can keep them. And therefore I don't have to keep typing them in. Yeah, I know. Lots of problems. It's complaining. Something's not right. Yeah, thanks. Thank you, sir. Obvious. Captain Obvious. I don't know if that's good. It's really good at watermark removal. That's not great. It's a little way. That's a way to get around copyrights, huh? Sorry about that. Getting myself distracted with the nonsense. I will stop that now. I've still got 45 minutes to figure this out. It does seem that I've gotten past the initial error problem. We are still having issues with actually getting it to accept my team names. And the question is, they're getting 404s too, so what is happening? So we will go. Is it join game that's supposed to be firing? What is the what is the gateway? So we have set team, start, reset, buffer, reset, start, blah blah blah, game, commander. I have a feeling something's missing here. I don't see join game in here. Oh wait, here it is. Set team by streamer key handler. That's streamer key handler. I need a set. There's got to be another one. Huh. By streamer key handler. Add a field for team name and join game request proto, or pass it as a part of an additional parameter. Set team is the value I think I need. What is set team? Is that in main? Oh no, it should be in here. Set team. There it is. So we should be getting to right here. Register streamer. Oh, it's the wrong break. I need to put a break in this guy. Oh, we do have set team, and that is what I'm calling. So let's go put a break a little bit deeper. See if we can put one inside. Oh, I can't break here because this is gateway. Dang it. What does gateway call? Set team by streamer key handler? I have to put a break. Do I have to debug team by streamer key handler? Gosh, how do I debug multiple services? I just want to debug the whole project, man. All right. It'd be nicer if I didn't have to debug one service at a time. Streamer, join game. So it's join game in the, if this is working, we're gonna, the big fat hairy if, we got to go over to my streamer, and then we got to go to service, join game, right here. If this is working, we'll end up right about here when it calls. Yikes. Okay, let's go see about running this again. All right, so we got to connect here. And then I got to resize for some bizarre reason because I haven't figured that I've messed with that yet. Streamer here. And then I go here. And hit enter. And do we get a break? We do get a break. What is in the request? Can I see the request? Homemade empty Proto 3 streamer. Maybe. F10. What is S? This has occurred invalid command. Unable to step while the previous breakpoint continue to resume. Original step command. Use continue. Alright, where's continue? Oh, service main. Where not? Oh, there it goes. Jeez. Team details. Convert simulator's response to streamer's response format. So we are coming in here, but it does seem, perhaps, that we are not actually getting a team. Oh. Let's try something else. And then we'll try this again. Because apparently I broke in there. Broke in the wrong place. Alright, so now I'm going to go back up to here. Try this again. Yeah, it's not liking it at all. What if I go ahead and stick HTTP icon? I don't think it cares, but oh wait, is that not supposed to be 8080? I wonder if it's supposed to be what was that? It's 8080, I think. Huh. Well, didn't it tell me that I was supposed to use? I don't think I'm supposed to go through the localhost, to be honest. I mean, it is localhost, but it's not localhost. It's localhost 8080. But I think that's what I'm supposed to be going to. Go look at my simulator code here. Pretty sure I just copied what it told me to put down, which is localhost. Okay, something still amiss. Now, when I enter the set team URL, I am getting a 404 error. I do see that it is defined in the gateway, but perhaps something else is amiss. Should I not be using the front end URL? Localhost 3000. I have also tried localhost 8080 to see how it will work. It did not. Let's see. Set team Keanu is registered for post request, but it appears you're trying to access it with a GET request from the browser. Huh? Based on your front end, it's configured to talk to the gateway. And we need to fix this, as I need to post the set team using a URL. Does not even have to go through front end, since this is a feature that allows outside connections game. Why do I need a GET request? Or rather, why does the URL act as a GET? At most, I would return a response. Your team has been accepted, or sorry, the team slots have been filled, but the team name passed will be onto the streamer game that is awaiting team ID. Bloody, 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 bloody. I'm telling you, man, bloody, bloody. Okay. I don't mind doing that. I just wanted to make sure it was okay, or that it'll work. It's kind of the key element there, man. It's got to work. Register streamer routes. Okay. All right. So we got set team. So I'm gonna have a lot of those then. So we got set status. Method get, method post. So I'm gonna have these for and then we'll just drop this in there. Okay. Then make sure set team by streamer key handler function handles both get and post requests. So I gotta go find this. I guess I'm curious what the heck the post part of this is doing. So, oh, what time is it? It's 9:33. I got 27 minutes. Other applications or front-end JavaScript code needs to interact with your API directly when sending data as JSON in the request body, which is more appropriate for post requests. Framework or libraries that prefer to use post for data submission. Post requests can contain larger payloads in the request body. Data is sent in the body rather than in the URL, making it not visible in browser history. Better. Sensitive data. Following REST conventions, posts are typically used in creating or modifying resources. In this case, you're creating a team membership and a game session. Your code supports the post method by attempting to read from the request body first. Your code intelligently handles both HTTP methods. Okay, post method used for programmatic access. But when will I use that? I don't understand when I would use that. I don't know when I would set that. I guess I could use the post method if, in fact, like we don't get enough people. Just like after set a timer, and then if it doesn't fill within, 3 minutes, 4 minutes, 5 minutes, whatever. It'll auto submit. So then I want to set it game status, but should it take more than 3 minutes to fill the teams? Streamer will grab a random team to pass. Back to join the game. Will that use the post method? Yeah, see, I don't feel like I have any reason for post then, because it says I don't need post for this, and therefore I'm not sure what purpose I have for post. I may just take that out. I have no use for it, because these are just for user interactions. That's all these are. Streamer's all about allowing users to connect to the system, call games and whatever, or set up games. Of course, I'll be using a streamer key. First, modify game session state and streamer service to track when the game was created. Alright. Game session state, where is it? In the streamer service. Wait, where's game session state? Huh, nope. Store? Nope. Game session state. Where is that? Hello? Did I spell it wrong? Game session. Update your game session state. I don't see game session state. Huh. No está aquí. I guess I can look for it. Simulator, simulator, simulator. Game session state is not in the streamer service. That is part of simulator service. Add a timeout check method to the game status function. Our game status method on streamer service. Okay, so we go to the simulator service, go to types, game session state, updated at I need to go into my proto again. Common API simulator proto. Somewhere in here is a game session state again. Game session state. Where are you? Game state response. Game state response right here. Oops. Nope. Wait. Wait. Message. Created at 4. Oh. Okay. Then implement this in your simulator service. Alright, add a method to get a random team from your store. Find a random team from your database, from Mongo database. Get random team. Func get random team should probably go through playbook service. Nope. Wait a minute, who has the teams? Oh my gosh. I don't think as a whole any of these services are supporting all the teams. We got the user has a team, but who am I building the teams in? Coach? Who builds the teams? Well, that's a very good question, Ken. Where are all the teams stored? Game plan? Simulator? Simulator accesses teams. It probably builds the teams. That's game state seeds. Who gets the teams? Interesting. Leagues? Leagues probably would have teams. Huh. Oh no. No! I gotta implement the leagues already. I haven't even gotten there. I don't know who's gonna hold the leagues. The teams could be defined in players, but players aren't. That service isn't built yet either. If teams are who's who do I have seeding the teams? Do I even have teams being seeded at all? Wait a minute. I have game state here. Testing data, third data. Game plan, common, coach. Coach doesn't have any data. AMG Auth isn't doing it. AMG Auth should have seed. Oh, wait, no. Where's AMG Auth? AMG Auth doesn't have any seed data? I thought AMG Auth had seed data. Okay, wait a minute. Some of these guys are missing their seed data. Gateway. Playbook has seed data. Routes, play types, formations. Game states. Huh. Dang, am I gonna have to implement that? Oh, maybe teams. Teams are being defined by the user account, but that's simply because the teams can be built by the user account. They don't actually... Ugh. That's going to be a thing. I think I have to give a play. I don't know who's going to handle the teams. It's either going to be the leagues, but if user has a single team, is it the players? Are there players that make up the teams? Somebody's got to have to be control of the teams. So if I wanted to have all the teams, like if we're doing, like say we don't have them assigned to a user yet, teams have to be able to be called up for the purposes of whatever the heck. Leagues might take on a bunch of teams or have a bunch of teams, but they're not all going to be. Are all teams going to be in a league? If all teams are in a league, no, because then that means you're out of control of your ability to join leagues. You're just going to be in a league. That's not all teams aren't in a league until you're in a league. So a team has to first exist. Could be created in a league. So user gets a team. Team can just do whatever, doesn't have to be in a league. I don't know, I just kind of want to let people be in multiple leagues. But I've tried to figure out that in order to do that, thing is you may have multiple teams. If you're in multiple leagues, you probably have to have multiple teams because one team can't be in all the leagues. You can do tournaments. Maybe I have a league and then your team can enter tournaments. Tournaments you can be in multiple of. But you really only have one team. Each team can be in one league, and each team can be You can have I don't know if I'm overcomplicating this, but ultimately I got to find a place for these teams. So we have teams because I built it there, but is that the best place for them? And I think I may have to let, if I want to continue forward, I'm going to have to let the streamer just call the teams. And then when I build up the player, I think it's going to have to be the player service that's going to connect them all to teams. I got to figure out how that's going to work. If you can have, if a team has to be in a league, is it realistic to expect Hmm. 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 Yeah, I'm gonna have to do the get random team thing. Um, I don't want to do it here, but I think it's the only. I can't have my. I don't know who's going to handle it right now. I think it's either going to be leagues, where a team has to be in a league. Um, or it's going to be in the players, where all the players are associated to teams. I I have gonna have to iron out. A lot of it's going to be coming down to when I have to iron out all the players, how they're going to function together, how the collectability of your cards is going to be. Because I've got it's almost like the cards may have to have it's like a secondary feature. Like you have players on your teams, but I think my cards aren't going to have a strong. I mean, I'm going to have them in there. I just haven't decided if they're going to be a collectible or if they're going to play in. I want them to play in, but I don't know how that's going to work. Because even if I give you enough players to make a team, say you get 22 players, and you're building your team off of these players, and then over time you can add more and more players to your team. But then the league, then the drafting and stuff gets weird, right? Because then you're like limited. How do you? How can you? So it's like either I'm given a full-featured game or I'm having a collectible game where you get cards. And I really kind of want it to be a full-featured game, but allow the cards to have some kind of an effect. And I have... Hmm. I'll figure something out, but for now this is going to have to go in the random. That's going to have to be part of streamer service for now. So, alright, so we're going to go ahead and add method. Okay, so it's going to go to the store. Get team by user, get random team, get team by name. Ugh, no. Alright. I already did that. Add random team. Copy. Get game modifier, get game status. Service. Convert simulator's response to streamer's response format. Alright, so we got rest of your existing code. Oh, okay, so it's just basically everything above here is new. Wow. Well, let's go up here. Common. Alright, it's got cd/common make gen. And cd/streamer. Oh, blow it up. We're blowing it all up, man. Okay. Game ID, part of the game state request. Create game. Oh, that was already fixed. That was over in the... oh, wait, no, that's... Create game? Is that in service? Streamer. Coach. Gotta remember where my code is. It's on the top, it's on the bottom. Streamer. Alphabetical, man. Streamer. There it is. Rest of existing code. Where am I putting that? Oh, it's replacing the create resp. Okay. Alrighty, well, you're correct. The game session state is defined as simulator service, not the streamer service. Get game status queries a simulator service for the game. Get game status. We've got get simulator client. We've got game ID string, streamer, game info, stream request, blah blah blah, success, streamer. Get game status response. This is different. Check if we need to auto join a team. So we're going to go here, convert simulator response to streamer's response format. So this whole thing is now convert simulator response to streamer's response format. 4, 5, 6. Add random team to game. You need to enhance your streamer store interface to support getting random team. Get random team, add random team. Streamer store. It's probably in the store. Should be in the store. Apparently it's not. random team, which is in here, and I already did that. Get random team. Okay. Update your simulator proto. Wait, don't I already have that? Simulator proto. Oh, simulator proto. Okay, gateway. Game state response. Game state response. So int64 updated at. I don't know why it says other fields got to go underneath it, but okay, whatever. Try to make it difficult. Game state results, okay. Update the simulator's services game state method to include the stamp. I think I may have already done that as well. Get game state. Game state response. Oh, nope, guess I didn't. Game state response is right here, and I do not have the updated. Holy moly, that was a pretty major update. Lots of little things. So I gotta go back to common. Make gen. CD. Streamer, nope. Simulator. Go build dot. Still don't know why I'm getting a red on this, even though it's building. It's really weird. There's like nothing, there's nothing showing red except these two things at the top. I don't know what that is. All right, so CD, oops. Oh no, let's not do that. Let's not type up there. Streamer. Oops, still got some problems with streamer. Alright, so get game state request and streamer. Get game state request. Needs a game ID. What else we got? Get game state request, get game state request, blah blah blah. Add random team service has no field or method. Add random team became. Unknown field created at in simulator create game request. Simulator. Simulator create game request. Oh, there it is. Needs what? Game ID there. Created at. Oops. All right. Okay, why didn't that work? Huh. Get game state request. I put it in there. Get game stat. Oh, that was game status request. Oh, jeez. Let's get game state request. There's no get game state request. Create get games. Is that a simulator thing? Get game. Get game state. Get game state request. Oh, there it is. Sheesh. Go. /streamer. All right. We're gonna have try this again. Go. I know this is not gonna work, but I'm trying to see if I can get rid of one thing at a time. Get it to. I think these last two are still gonna break, but I'm hoping those first two go away. Okay, so we still have that. That's fine. How is add random team different from add random team to team? How do their purposes differ? This is the function that's actually implemented, yeah. But in your game status function, there's a reference to, yeah, I know. But you gave me that dumb thing. All right, so in your game status function, there's a reference to get game status. I don't know where that is. It doesn't tell me where that is. Service.go. Get game status. Streamer. Game status. If now sub at random team to game. At random team. We're just gonna go at random. Alright, so that deals with that. Now I just gotta figure out what the heck is going on with this time problem. Service, I got 289. Time now. Add creation stamp. Okay, I think I fixed it. Again, every function, every new feature or thing I think about totally re-wrangles everything, and then I'm like shuffling stuff. It's pretty significant. There's so much intertwined parts here. Even when they're clean and cleanly distributed, they still have so many connections. It's like no one thing is a simple, oh, just add this and this, you know. It's not that way. You got to add it in like 4 different places. Got to add to the, every piece you add, every functionality is like a function in the service, a call to the store, a structure in the types, a setup in the gateway, a mapping in the handler, a file or an update to the proto. I mean, you're talking about one little simple function can take 6 or 7 files that need to be updated to make this happen, to make it happen. And it's a lot. It's a lot of stuff. Just keeping everything tied together. I don't know if it'd be easier if it was a singular file. I mean, as far as it all being in one place, maybe you wouldn't be calling so many things, but I don't know. I don't think that's very clean, not very good. Huh. I'll just go with a string. Let's see. Seems weird because well, everybody else is using it as a string. Why are we using Unix time? machine. You know, what they need to do is have standard settings for AI. Like you can go in there and say keynotes, you know, so you can just put this stuff in and it'll always apply. It'll always read that stuff. Simulator, create game request. I want to go to bed. I need to go. I need to go to bed before my brain stops. Simulator, create game request. Start, reset, create game request. Done. Okay, off to bed for me. Got it all to compile. We'll